A walk-off kick to get it done? Man, I love it. Are the cardiac cats back? Let's talk about it today on the One Carolina Show. Man, a huge A'Shawn Robinson forced fumble causes a walk-off kick for Eddie Pinheiro to take this game in Munich, Germany. I got to tell you, the energy was infectious. One of the things that I loved more than anything else was watching how the crowd was singing like Sweet Carolina and the Coming Home song, I think it was. I could be wrong. Forgive me if I am. But like, I kind of wish that same energy could be recreated inside the bank. You know, we've been known to be a place where many other teams from the road come in and, you know, we don't have that same kind of energy there because of, you know, Charlotte being the kind of city that it is, a lot of implants. And so you've got people from all walks of life. But the situation was kind of similar there in Germany. But because they don't have NFL football all the time, you just got to see a really electric environment. So I would like to see that be something that's implemented here. You know, especially like the live singing during the game or whatever like that. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I know that happens a lot during soccer tournaments or, you know, whatever. It even happens here in America. But it would be really cool to see that implemented inside the NFL. Like, and I'm sure a team like us can maybe take that and run with it. But either way, what an incredible game, man. Bryce Young, you know, pedestrian game. I would say pedestrian as far as the stats are concerned, but that's not really the story. The story is Chuba. Chuba Hubbard might be, in my opinion, number 2 behind Derrick Henry, best running back in the league, right? 153 yards, 5.5 yards per attempt. This dude was getting it done. You know, he almost got injured, you know, seeing that what looked to me like a hip drop tackle, you know, textbook NFL, need to do something about that. But the point is that, you know, Chuba had an excellent day. Chuba was the main factor. Bryce made some big time throws to put us in position, you know, to be able to score on that first drive. Man, that first drive was masterful. Things kind of slowed down from there. Some people I seen questioning, you know, play calling and things like that. I don't know. I haven't watched enough of the film to be able to determine whether or not this was, you know, more play calling or if it was just, you know, some missed opportunities over and over again. We did see a few missed. We saw a couple of drops, but we saw a couple of missed opportunities as well. Bryce Young on a third down, missing Jalen Coker, a little, you know, high on that pass or, you know, a little far, I should say, overthrew him a little bit. But regardless, man, you just love to see this team gel together the way it is. Like, these guys really buy into each other. You're seeing smiles on the sideline. You're seeing players interactive. I seen locker room videos, you know, from players that are, you know, interacting with each other. And that's what you want to see on a young team that's developing, learning each other, growing, even from the coach, you know. You like seeing the coach be, you know, I like that Dave Canales is not like, you know, really high, really low. He's just kind of in the middle, you know, and I'm sure his personality will start to come out the more things, you know, continue to develop. But right now, I just love seeing the fact that, you know, he's got a real command of this team and the culture that he's looking to set and build is really taking shape. And so I like where we're at. I like the confidence that he gave Bryce, you know, after his press conference and saying that he made a statement. We'll check that out here.
I'm so proud of Bryce. I'm so proud of taking the next step again. I thought he had a great day. I thought it could have been a fantastic day. I thought a few balls got away from us a couple of times that would have really turned it into an exceptional day, but he handled the rush well. He handled the different coverage looks and all that. So again, we'll take all the information. We'll do all that, but Bryce certainly is making a statement to all of us. And so, you know, I just can't tell you how proud I am of just weekly progress, and that's the goal for all of us.
Very big statement indeed. I feel like this is one of those games, in addition to things that he's done since he, you know, got his start in Denver, that'll start being kind of the thing that begins to like mold you into the player that you're going to become. Like, you know, the stat line wasn't crazy, but it doesn't need to be. When you're running the ball this well, we still hadn't seen Brooks yet. Salute to Miles Sanders. You know, you hate to see a guy get injured like that, but we still haven't seen Jonathan Brooks. So we don't know exactly what this team is going to look like from a rushing perspective, but we got an idea because Chuba Hubbard is a guy. Now, you don't want to overwhelm him, but at the same time, 153 rushing yards, you know, that's like best back in the league type of stuff, right? So we got Kansas City coming up. off of the bye. We get a huge week to be able to just, digest this, talk about it, talk about different angles, different things that we see, different stories that may come out during the week. I'm sure that at this point, like Bryce said, Dave said that he's just gathering the information to see what decision he's going to make moving forward. But you can just kind of tell, when he says this whole thing about a statement, like, this is your guy moving forward. So, and I mean, if it, turns out not to be, then we'll see what happens from there. But to me, when you watch this, you can see, like, okay, he's starting to gel with these young receivers. You wonder what would happen when a guy like Adam Thielen comes back into the fold. That's something that we'll talk about this week as well. But right now, man, we just going to bask in the glory of this victory, man. We are on a 2-game winning streak. We got a bye week. We get to chill. And then we got Kansas City coming up, man. If we can beat Kansas City, I'm telling you, anything is possible. But let me know what you guys think below. Make sure to comment, subscribe, like, share this video, man. I'm John from the One Carolina Show, man. We are back. Keep pounding.